I woke up this morning to fresh banana bread and hot coffee. It's going to be a good day. And the banana bread that Angie made, it's got chocolate chips in it. We are starting out the morning with a mobile appointment for a no start.
Mile, turn left on Washington Boulevard Southwest.
Thank you. Now you know where I'm at. It happened to be an alternator, so I'm going to try and get this alternator done before my afternoon appointment, which it's going to be pushing it, but we're just going to try and get it done. Oh, stop! I know where I'm going. Shh, hush. One eternity later. It's been a very trying day. However, this the last appointment I had here of the day kind of made up for it. It didn't at first. I replaced an oil pressure sending unit, and most oil pressure sending units are on the outside of the engine. Semi-easy to get to, most of them. Most of them they are. But this one here is underneath the intake manifold. The way that it was supposed to have happened is the intake manifold is supposed to come off both the top and the bottom, and then you're supposed to access it. It takes like 2 hours labor to do it, and it's very messy and very there's a lot to do, very entailed. So I found a cheat, and it was very difficult. It was almost like playing what is that game that we played when we were kids, the buzzing game, Operation. Yeah, it's almost like playing Operation. Like, you had to put your hand like in the middle of the intake and feel around, and wow, it was, I did it though. I did it, and I did it in like a half hour. Actually, the appointment was for 3. Okay, so in and out and talking to the customer a little while is 3:56 now. So I made really good time. Really good time. Unlike my first appointment of the day, I'm rambling now, just sorry. But unlike my first appointment of the day, to where I only bid the job for 1 hour, and that's what the book called for, and it ended up taking me almost 3. And I have a headache. It was sunny, but that's okay. I'm done with my job, so it can rain all at once. Let it come, let it rain, who cares? Let it have free garden and grass watering. Okay, so this headache I have might be stress related. It might also be caffeine deficiency related. So we're gonna stop at Starbucks before, holy cow, the weather is like totally changing. It was raining, or it was sunny earlier. Now it's completely raining. Oh, take your time going across the crosswalk, that's okay. You know, I'm not a 5,000-pound vehicle here that can squish you like a bug. Okay, so here we are, Starbucks. Just here to pick up a mobile order for Troy.
Mobile order for Troy? Let me just check on that real quick.
Thanks.
Got that right here. Go ahead and pull on up. Thank you.
Super duper. Nothing. Well, apparently some bird doesn't like me. Bird turd on my door. Okay. Workday's over. Wow. That looks so nice. So much better than this over here. I wonder how long it's going to take for that to look like this.
2 days.
2 days? Okay, we're at Lowe's.
2 days. Oh look, this one's got a window in it.
Ooh, that looks nice now, but that would take 2 days to get messed up.
Yeah.
Oh look at this one.
Hey,
it's
this
so
is
cute. This is almost what we just had.
Oh, I have a charbroiled,
Oh yeah, that's almost like yours.
but mine has a different
Yep.
insert. It actually sears really well. Those steaks we had last night were like grill marked really well.
We changed barbecues. Oh, that's yours. That's
That
almost
is.
that looks almost like yours.
This is almost, it's almost the same size. and
Almost.
everything.
Huh.
Very
So
similar.
anyway, Angie had a barbecue that she brought from Canada,
Yeah, my Canada barbecue.
and our barbecue that Dana Abbott so graciously gave us. We got 4 years use out of it. So thank you, Dana. And it is now going back to the recycler. It's going to be recycled into probably rebar. because that's where most recycled metal goes. Huh. Didn't know that, did you?
I did not know that.
Now you do.
The more you know.
The more you know, yeah. Angie's not here, and she would tell me to stop. But look, stop, English time, or stop, German time. Dun-na-na-na. Okay, I'm stopping now. Anyway, we're looking for plants. We're looking for pumpkins, actually. Oh wow, look at that. Got tomatoes on them. Look at that. The sun is almost setting. It's setting behind Lowe's. That's a perfect picture. Oh, you want in? There you go. You're welcome. See? I opened the door for my wife. Well, I at least unlocked it. Okay, so we got some more seeds. We got some duct tape. We got a 9/16 paddle bit. And the duct tape is meant to fix the carport because I'm not sure if we're putting a real roof on it this year. Oh. I just vacuumed. What'd you do?
Nothing.
Nothing to see here? You can take your mask off now. I won't give you any cooties.
You might.
I might.
What you got there?
These are some comments.
Tap again to turn your phone off.
When was the last time you turned your phone off?
Don't know. When's the last time you turned your phone off? Hard reset.
Well, it's not a hard reset would be like a wall reset.
Okay, no, not that kind of hard.
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
When's the last time you reset your phone and turned the power off and on?
Last week.
Okay.
Same thing with the computer, the router, and the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, because it wasn't working.
True. Our Wi-Fi doesn't work that well anyway. Okay, it's been a very trying day, but it ended up very nice.
Sorry.
Angie made the best dinner ever. Oh my gosh, it was so good. She took some of the sourdough. She made more sourdough tonight too.
That was really good, actually.
It was.
I ate the last of it, and I went down to my plate to grab some more, and it was all gone.
It was. I did the same thing. I really wanted more. Maybe it's a good thing there wasn't more.
I think it was.
Okay. Okay, so I chose a few comments from last night's vlog because I thought that they were they either asked a question or they were funny. Okay. We're going to save the funniest one for last, and it's going to be an oh my. So, you already know which one now it is. Halloween fur. Angie and Troy, I have a question. Don't peek.
I just did.
I have a question for both of you. Angie, weird question, but is it true that in Canada you can buy Big Mac sauce in a bottle from McDonald's? I'm going to guess and say that she doesn't know.
I have absolutely no idea whatsoever.
When was the last time you went to McDonald's?
The last time I went to McDonald's, TJ was... We had just finished football practice.
Wow.
And he only played football practice when he was like tiny, and Adam, that's like...
Adam?
Yeah, it goes Adam, Pee-wee, midget. I don't know.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Gosh, I don't know. How old are you when you played football in Adam? You're like 9 or 10? Say Phoenix's age, roughly. So
at least 12 years ago.
Yeah. And I didn't...
Wow.
I just got him a meal.
Huh.
I haven't ate McDonald's for a very long time.
For me, it's been just before you moved down here.
Wow.
But before that, it had been quite a while. It's just, I wanted McDonald's one day, and it's like, gosh, I haven't had this forever. So I had my 2 cheeseburgers and my fry. The other question is, Troy, car question. So my daily driver truck, a 2012 Chevy Silverado with only 66,000 miles. Lately, the oil pressure gauge is going below 40, and it's going to about 30. Does that mean I just need to replace the sensor for a while? Maybe. It's kind of hard to tell. I will tell you, though. Hold on. Hi, Buffy. Hey, baby girl. What's up? I just like to get scrubs. She loves me, you don't. Oh, that's not true. I love you. And Coda loves nobody. Okay, so what I was going to say is that in order to go through the labor to test the oil pressure, you have to take off the oil pressure sending unit. Oil pressure sending units are only between like $20 to $30. So if you're going to go through the labor to take the oil pressure sending unit off, put a new one on because it's probably the problem. So I would start there. Tony Fredrickson, Angie, how are you feeling reintroducing gluten?
I feel great actually. Well, not great. I feel good, and it's weird because I was terrified to do it, and we talked about it quite often, and I'd be like, I want to try, but I just couldn't get up the.
Well, because you'd get sick before.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to get sick.
So we introduced it really, really slowly. Like I just had like one cracker, and then that was okay, and then I had 2 crackers, and that was okay, and then when we went camping, I had a hot dog.
She did.
And
She jumped all in camping of all places where there's
I
no
know.
facilities.
I had a hot dog, and it was like just so amazing to have that fluffy, soft, chewy bun. Oh my god.
Okay, to reiterate, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It wasn't a hot dog, it was a brat.
Oh, well, whatever it was.
There's a big difference.
It had a bun that was made for hot dogs. But I can overdo it if I go really crazy. But it's been good.
You've been able to eat all the bread you've made.
Yeah, it's really exciting because I used to really, really enjoy baking. And I had almost stopped baking completely because it's just not the same when it has to be gluten-free.
Mm.
And I learned some of the tricks and ways to do gluten-free, but it's just not the same. And now that I am able to do stuff, test stuff, eat stuff, like it's awesome.
Speaking of bread, Mon E, the bread looks wonderful. The reason I don't bake bread or make bread, I would eat it all too fast and pack on the pounds. Too many carbs are not good. Do you have a good serrated steak knife? That would also work, at least until you find one.
We do have steak knives, and that's actually, I was cutting the top
The crust
crust
part?
with the steak knife, and then I would use my big knife, but I wanted to get a knife that matches my set. I have some Wustuf knives.
You have some what?
Wustuf knives. I don't know how you pronounce it. Wustuf, I think. I have those knives, and I love them. But the bread knife that goes with my set, it's the Wustuf Icon set. It's like $160 to $180. And I just
my knife, I found it. We found a knife the other day at the store. It was a bread knife. It was like $19.99. I'm like, oh, there's a good one right there.
But I did get a cheap knife. I got a $15 knife. It's coming in the mail tomorrow. Because I looked online. Rating. Yeah, it had fantastic ratings. I think it's called a Mercer. It's just a cheap bread knife, but apparently they work really well. So instead of spending $180 on a knife that matches my set and looks really pretty, I'm going with a
Is this the offset handle one?
Utilitarian. No.
Oh, okay.
No.
She was talking about one the other day that had like an offset handle on it.
This one's got a slight curve, I think, but it's not. I don't know. It's supposed to be good, so we'll see.
Okay, and the final comment. Van Nile NSX. Today's vlog. Deconstructing the France Passion Pit, one spring at a time.
That's so horrible.
Alright, on that note, happy haunting. See you guys tomorrow. Good night.